Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. The Halloween event is right around the corner, but we have another catch event coming up. This is a special one out of that 8-week long PvE seasonal catch event tournament where at the end of it, you have a chance to be qualified for the finals and then get yourself a chance at a shiny rare fossil Pokemon like shiny Ammonite, Kabuto, or Aerodactyl. So this is week 3 out of 8 of that string of events announced. It's going to be the Lieutenant Surge one. Each week is modeled after one of the gym leaders in Kanto. So it's going to be at the power plant in Kanto on any channel. It's going to be Saturday, the 2nd of November, 2024 for most of us at 1700 UTC, 1300 ET, which is 1 p.m. ET, that's my time zone, 1400 BRT, or 1 a.m. CST. If you're in China, that is Sunday the 3rd. Brutal time slot there, unfortunately, but you can only get, we have to get as many people to these events as possible, and you can't appeal to everybody when it comes to time zone, unfortunately. Really sad to see, but it happens. It's gonna be 1 hour of catching Pikachu, Magneton, Magnemite, Electabuzz, and Voltorb, catching as many of these Pokemon as possible, and then 10 minutes after that hour is up to submit your Pokemon. Really worth noting here that while these staff members are being overwhelmed with entries, it's really easy for some of them to slip through or get missed. So what I would recommend, honestly, is that if you, after 10 minutes pass, if you don't think your entry, you want to take a chance at, if you don't think your entry got logged, it's okay, in my opinion, to resubmit your entry. Say, hey, like, just double checking to make sure you got my entry. I think resubmitting after 10 minutes, after you already submitted, is honestly worth it, just to make sure they get excited. I've seen a lot of people who have submitted entries and it's either not getting logged because of their own human error, because they're putting it in their PC, they're logging off before results are announced. Don't do these things. Or, their timer, the link expires after 10 minutes. Pokemon link does expire, and the staffs are getting flooded with entries. There's only so much they can do, unfortunately. So make sure to relink it if needed. Nature bonus. +4 for Jolly, +2 for Naive, -1 for Docile, and -3 for Naughty, and -4 for Sassy. I didn't go over the species bonus. We can go really quick. +5 for Pikachu, which I think is a rare-ish, if not uncommon, spawn in the power plant. Magneton is +3, Magnemite is +2, Electabuzz is +2, and Voltorb is neutral. The general rules of all catch events, these are the same as for every catch event. To win 1st through 3rd place, these are sort of from highest to lowest. You need to submit the entry that scores the highest amount of points. To win 4th place, you need to submit the entry that scores the lowest total overall score. The problem with submitting for 4th place for this event is that it does take a big hit to your qualifier points. If you plan on doing all 8, you could take the risk around 2 times on average, but even then, I wouldn't recommend submitting for 4th place unless your total score is like 16 or below, or like 15 or below, and then it even depends in comparison to what your highest catch was. Like, last event, 4th place was an 11. So if you submitted like a 16, but you had like a 60 something, like maybe it would have been worth to go for the 1st through 3rd. So it depends. Players can enter the event with only one account/character. You can only submit one entry, so you cannot link multiple Pokemon as entries. You're only picking one Pokemon. You're choosing one Pokemon to be your entry. All Pokemon must be caught within the event time and at the event location. All Pokemon must remain unchanged, untrained, and unevolved. Evolved or unevolved forms of the listed Pokemon will not be accepted as valid entry. It's very important to not have XP reamplifier on during this sort of event, and not to make sure you don't gain XP on your entry after until results are announced, essentially. So if you go do a Jimmy Run, or if you go do Shiny Hunt, or if you go do something else after the event, make sure to still be careful. You must be the OT of the Pokemon, obviously. You must link your entry to any participating staff member via Whisper to submit it. Keep the Pokemon in your team until results are announced. I will repeat this because it is so important for events like this. Keep the Pokemon in your team until results are announced. In the event of a tie, the winner is determined by earliest catch time. Here's the prizes. Gift Raichu, your choice of nature, 4 moves, and 6 selectable IVs, plus 1,000 RP. Honestly, the big thing here is the 1,000 RP. Getting 1,000 RP heading into event season, especially the Halloween event, especially when this event has been super hyped up as being a really big update for the game. Pretty exciting stuff. Plus 50 bonus qualification points. 2nd place is 500 RP, plus more qualification points, and then 3rd and 4th place are 250 RP. The big things here are the RP, getting your qualifier points. Everybody should show up and even early submit a Pokemon if you want to. Try to get qualified for the finale. You need 800 points in total over 8 weeks to get qualified for the finale, and then that will give you a proper chance at getting a rare shiny like Ammonite, Kabuto, or Aerodactyl. So keep an eye out for that finale. I'll be streaming all these events live here on my YouTube channel and on Twitch, and try to update you guys whenever new week events are announced. Best of luck on your catches. I will see you guys there. Peace, Reno.